the recognized worldwide leader in sports.
All right, hello again, everybody. Mean Gene Okerlund at ringside. Welcome once again to Wrestling Challenge. It's going to be another action-packed week of tremendous World Wrestling Federation action. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready. Right now, let's go to our announcers.
Gorilla Monsoon and ringside with Bobby the Brain Heenan, and we've got a blockbuster lineup for you here this week on Wrestling Challenge. Our feature matchup, Killer Bees taking on Demolition. It's going to be a beauty.
And the big man from Texas, Outlaw Ron Bass, I know that he's going to have Miss Betsy with him.
Also joining us here this week on Wrestling Challenge, the policeman of the World Wrestling Federation, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and then that big, humongous individual referring to the one-man gang is also here.
And how about Dino Bravo, strongest man in Canada, bench presses over 712 pounds?
It's going to be exciting. We've also got some special WrestleMania 4 reports coming up, during which, Brain, we're going to be announcing more matches and more stars for March 27th. Let's go up the ringside.
Let's go up there now.
This is a tag team matchup.
Devious one, Mr. Fuji leading the way for his rock of soccer, two gigantic individuals known as Demolition. They are indeed a dynamic duo, Brain.
Well, I think this is the best team Fuji's ever had. And he's got these two guys ready. They're ready for a world championship match.
Well, Fuji himself was once a co-holder of the tag team championship for the world, and he's looking to get his hands once again on the gold.
Well, that's got to give you an inside track. He's been there.
Might consider this to be sort of an elimination match with the winner possibly getting a crack at the title.
And their opponents,
of course, their opponents here, the Jumping Jim Brunzell,
at a combined weight of 469 pounds, the Killer.
Well, they're fast. They do a lot of aerial moves, but I don't know how much punishment they can absorb. I bet you they don't last a couple minutes in there.
Oh, please, give me a break.
I'm trying to be as nice as I possibly can, Monsoon.
Yeah, that's a very difficult
What
role
kind
in
of
itself.
backstabbing moves they're going to use this week?
Backstabbing?
Yeah, they're going to switch with the mask. One's going to hide under the ring. That's what they're noted for. Just a bunch of cheats.
The words backstabbing only conjure up in my mind things that you could do, Brain.
Well, I just fight fire with fire.
Bell's gone. We're underway here.
You know my motto, live and let live.
Yeah.
And a friend that needs a pest.
Another capacity crowd on hand this week here on Wrestling Challenge. Pro Wrestling Federation always dealing with the hottest ticket in town. And look at Axe just going to work here. Irish whip coming up on B. Bryant. Oh, elbow planted him. Oh, 300 pounds came down, but nobody home. That's what the Bees got to use, Brain. Their speed, their agility, the quick tags, the continuity that got them here.
Their best bet would be to get in their corner, both climb over the top rope, jump on the floor, and run out of the building as quick as they can.
Will you stop?
The only thing's going to save them. Now, does the official check B. Brian Blair's fist there that's taped? Do you know if he did or not?
I don't know. He might have earlier on in the locker room area. It's possible.
I'd like to know those things.
Earlier on, we had a chance to discuss with Demolition their thoughts on the Bees and Strikeforce.
It just so happens, any team we go against, like the Killer Bees, we beat their brains in.
And Strikeforce, I want you to pay strict attention. Your scariest nightmare is about to come true. We're coming after you.
Well, Demolition certainly doesn't lack any confidence, Brain.
They sound like they're ready. They sound like they're champions.
Look at the power here displayed by Axe as he just took Jumping Jim and set him up on that top turnbuckle like he weighed 100 pounds.
Well, these are big, powerful guys. Fuji's got him on a scale 1 to 10. They're 11s.
Tag made. B. Bryant stepping in. Little B action there.
I guarantee you somewhere in that building, up there in the cheap seats, with high-power binoculars, is Strikeforce watching this one.
Oh, please. Right over the shoulder look at the devious sleeper
Choke,
now.
choke.
On smash. by B. Brian Blair.
Right around the Adam's apple.
Bird's eye view, so to speak, right over the shoulder. The devious one, Mr. Fuji, and whoa, smash, ram, hooks the leg. Could be all over. Nope, couldn't get it.
That's the only way you're going to beat Demolition. You got to be quicker than they are. But once they start pounding on you, it's all over.
Irish whip in, dropped down quickly by Smash, and Axe from the outside sort of took the momentum out of B. Brian Blair, did he not?
I thought his knee went out on him. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. Something that you might have designed went down only moments ago. Of course, the referee can't be expected to see everything in these tag team matches.
I like the boots they wear, Demolition.
Good shot of it right there.
Those are some big shoes.
B. Brian paying the price here. Notice how Demolition cutting that ring in half, Brain.
Quick tags. They're always moving. See, look at that.
Axe in there now. Now Smash back in again. It's hard to keep track.
Always a fresh man in there. Fuji's got these guys ready.
Well schooled indeed. Ducks underneath a big right hand. B. Brian with a fine floor.
There's something in
almost like Santana's.
Well, there's something in that hand. I can tell. Look at that.
Good chance here for B. Brian to make the tag. Maybe he can get over there. Maybe he can. Got turned around there.
He's looking for the door.
There he found it. Jumping Jim in a house of fire. Axe came in uninvited, paid for it. Whip in now by Smash.
These guys are hard to get off their feet.
Beautiful drop kick.
It happened, though.
2 count. Whoa. Save made. Or this one was history. All 4 men inside now.
What's the referee doing?
He's losing control of this matchup.
He lost control when the bell rang.
Reverse sunset here. Oh, look at that. Referee distracted, did not see the happenings. 2, 3, it's over.
Put in the victory book.
Demolition doing a number here. It's a devious one. Once again, as these guys well schooled. Let's go up and get the official
winners of this bout, Demolition.
Demolition victorious, and B. Brian complaining to the referee about the cane that was used here in the latter moments. Take a look at this, Brain.
I'm watching. Now he's got him in a cradle.
Look at that.
The trunk. Well, see, he's just fighting fire with fire.
He's got in his hand. Mr. Fuji steel cane.
See, this monitor here is kind of.
Yeah, obviously you're having a
something wrong
problem.
with my horizontal here. I can't see real well, but it's a victory.
The knees couldn't get by Demolition right now. Let's go to our special commentator, Greg DeJoy.
Hello again, everyone. It is perhaps the most important and consequential ruling ever handed down by World Wrestling Federation President Jack Tunney. It involves the most prestigious honor here in the World Wrestling Federation, the Heavyweight Championship belt. And President Tunney's unprecedented action has set up a thrilling first in Wrestlemania 4.
February 5th, 1988 will go down in World Wrestling Federation history as a day of infamy. Never before has there been such controversy to surround a World Wrestling Federation Championship match. Despite having viewed time and again videotapes of the Hogan-Andre match, the decision of the referee is, as always, unfortunately final. Therefore, Hulk Hogan is not the World Wrestling Federation champion. However, it clearly states in the rule book that in order for a wrestler to be deemed champion, he must either pin the reigning title holder or make him submit. That is the only way a wrestler can become champion. Therefore, unequivocally, I can state that Ted DiBiase is also not the World Wrestling Federation champion. Furthermore, it also clearly states in the rule book that a reigning champion may at any time in his tenure end his reign by publicly surrendering the title, which is exactly what happened when Andre the Giant presented the championship belt to Ted DiBiase. Therefore, Andre is also not the champion either. It is my decision that to be fair to the last 2 reigning champions of record, Hogan and Andre, and to furthermore be fair with the #1 contenders, who would have faced either Andre or Hogan as champion, I now declare the title vacant.
This is a one-fall contest. Introducing in the corner to my left, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 239 pounds, Steve Lombardi. And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina,
only one guy headed for the squared circle.
Pounds, the Junkyard Dog.
Fred Sanford, a professional wrestler.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get that 15-foot chain and take that and tie it up with Herc's 15-foot chain.
Are you kidding? Herc could drag him all around the streets, down the alleys, into the desert. Wherever he wants to drag him, he'd drag him.
Well, the Junkyard Dog is certainly a force to reckon with here in the World Wrestling Federation. Ever since his first appearance here, Brain, he's been a superstar. Unlike many of the folks in your stable, family. So.
I disagree with you on that.
I'm sure
Everybody
you do.
I manage is a star.
I'm sure. Lombardi, graduate of the Terry Garvin School of Self-Defense, I understand. Whoa, did you see that shove by the JYD?
I think he used his hair when he shoved him.
Excuse me.
He's a powerful guy. I'll give him credit for that. But you know the old saying, strong back, weak mind.
Well, earlier on, Brain, we heard from Greg DeGeorge and given us some further insight into that tremendous single elimination tournament as part of Wrestlemania 4 to go down March 27th and once and for all decide who is the undisputed World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion.
I would say that I've got the inside track with my man Ravishing Rick Rude.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Do you realize some of the other names involved here, Brain?
Oh, of course I do. The one-man gang, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Obviously forgetting about Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Jake the Snake Roberts.
$1 Million Man. The Rock.
Don't sell Hacksaw short either, Brain. And of course, the two former champions, and they are now both former champions, the Hulkster and Andre.
You remember, though, who the guy was that said Andre would become the heavyweight champion of the world?
Yeah, who was that guy?
That was me that said that.
That was you, huh?
That's right.
That was you who said to me for years, boy, I would give anything to have the world title in my stable.
Now look at it. What if Rude is to win the world championship? I've got DiBiase's money and the championship. Who do you think's the Brain now?
You don't spend all that money yet. You might have to give a lot of it back.
What'd you hear?
I heard a lot strange things that will make you very unhappy, Brain.
Nothing makes me unhappy. I got more bread than you ever know what to do
number
with.
here on Steve Lombardi here this week on Wrestling Challenge. Look at the ease at which, look at that, one arm power slam. Lights out for Lombardi. Woo. Talk about impressive victories. The thumper. Let's get the official word. Junkyard Dog, impressive here this week on Wrestling Challenge as he put away Steve Lombardi, who's nobody's slouch. Here it comes, Brain. Now watch this. One arm, if you would. Power slam.
Watch it, old Mr. Thump.
Nailed him with it. Knocked the wind right out of him. Knocked him right into the middle of next week. Right now, let's go back up to live action.
This bout is scheduled
Frenchy Martin leading the way down for his man, Dino Bravo, the powerhouse out of Canada.
Bench presses over 712 pounds, a world record.
He may have done it, Brain, but it's not official yet.
No, Frenchy Martin told me it's official.
Yeah, you believe that, right?
Oh, he wouldn't lie to me. Look at him, he's an honest guy.
Yes, would you buy a used car from Frenchy?
I'd buy a new car from Frenchy.
Highly unlikely.
Weighing 270 pounds.
Made a valiant effort at it, but it is still listed as unofficial.
That's the way Frenchy tells it.
What's he hollering about now?
Just a minute, I'll tell you.
Dino Bravo va vous montrer ce qu'il sait faire. Pourquoi que l'homme le plus fort au monde. Vous allez vous l'apprendre, que vous l'aimez, que vous aimez pas ça.
Yeah, he's saying it's official.
No, it's not official.
Well, that's what he said. I'm interpreting. He asked me.
I'm telling you.
Yep, 712 pounds.
Morocco to meet Dino Bravo
You're just
as
jealous.
part of the elimination tournament in WrestleMania 4. Here's some of Morocco's thoughts.
Don't have to tell no stories to me, Dino Bravo. WrestleMania 4, I know you can do it. I spotted you. I've been there with you. It doesn't impress me because I know how good you are. I know how good you can be. I plan to be just that much better, just that much faster, and maybe even just that much stronger, brother, because I'm looking for you.
Boy, a real clash of the Titans in that elimination tournament, Brain.
You know, you said there are some of Morocco's thoughts. You know, in 15 seconds, Morocco can give you all his thoughts.
Will you stop? Very intelligent, very well-read individual.
I'll let you know.
Bravo drops a nice elbow. I believe it's on
Mon ami.
Mr. Newberg. Is that his name, Newberg? Phil Newberg certainly getting an education here.
It's Newkirk.
Newkirk.
Oh, I got to do everything.
Well, couldn't quite read that. Look out. Pile driver. Oh, nailed him with it.
That man powerful.
We may indeed be looking, Brain, at the next World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, as he has a golden opportunity come March 27th.
You know, it's going to be a night.
There's that side suplex. Goodbye, Phil. It's all over.
Like you've never seen before in professional wrestling. Everybody's going to be shooting for the World Championship.
Dino Bravo.
Dino Bravo, very impressive here.
Catchy tune, isn't it?
Here it comes. He's got this side suplex down pat now, Brain.
Look at that. One-handed.
Showing us that awesome power as he knocks the wind right out of the youngster and puts him away with ease. Right now, let's go to this special interview.
That's official.
Oh, can you believe the buzz on WrestleMania 4? Sunday afternoon, March 27th, 4 p.m. Eastern start from Atlantic City, New Jersey in the Trump Plaza. Jake the Snake Roberts, I don't recall ever seeing anything quite so interesting. But then the pot at the end of the rainbow is loaded with gold. I'm talking about the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. It could be yours. A lot of tough competition in this first round. Your opponent will be none other than ravishing Rick Rude.
The fact that I'm even in this tournament, that fact alone is enough to keep most men alive. I mean, right there's that one thing, man. You are in the chance of a lifetime to step into the shoes of the biggest man that's ever stood in the sport. Hulk Hogan, the World Wrestling Federation champion. You could be that. You have the opportunity to be that. You know something I've always said, the only difference between a winner and a loser is the attitude. The attitude of the man that steps into that ring. I mean, it's easy to sit back in the back and say, I can handle the situation, I'm going to go out and win this thing. But once you step into that ring and somebody slaps you once or twice, or you get a good shot to the ribs, man, it takes the air out of you. Now your attitude's going to change. My attitude has always been the same ever since I stepped into the World Wrestling Federation. Rick Rude is a phenomenal athlete. That's my first round choice, and I'm glad to be in there. The man has a great body, but I'm telling you this. If I was a praying man, my prayers would have been answered.
Well, if you get by Rick Rude in your bracket, one-man gang facing Bam Bam Bigelow, you'd have to go against the winner of that one.
The fact that I'm here is enough, man. I've got the attitude to win. And with the DDT, you tell me, how can I lose?
Policeman of the World Wrestling Federation coming down, sporting that 2x4 Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Is this guy a moron or not?
What are you talking about?
Look at him. Look at him. You know what's got 9 teeth or an IQ of 11? His whole family.
Weighing 231 pounds, Terry Gibbs.
Ring veteran Terry Gibbs, the opposition for Hacksaw Jim Duggan here this week on Wrestling Challenge.
Can't believe the humanoids get behind an idiot like this. Look at this. They're all making those horrible sounds, too.
Well, Hacksaw, he too with a golden opportunity coming up very shortly, March 27th, part of WrestleMania 4, the big single elimination tournament to once and for all, Brain, decide who is the undisputed World Wrestling Federation heavyweight title holder. Got a tough choice in the first round. Duggan against DiBiase.
How about Bam Bam and the one-man gang?
Well, that's whoever wins between Duggan and DiBiase is going to have to face the winner of Bam Bam and the gang. It's going to be a happening. Everybody and their grandmother wants to be there.
Savage and Reed, Valentine Steamboat.
I'll tell you what, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, not very happy of late, Brain, as to what's going on here.
Well, he's got a lot of money, but he doesn't like to be made a fool of. And that's what Jack Tunney did. Jack Tunney tried to make a fool out of him.
Andre put the belt around his waist, and Jack Tunney took it away. Let's go to the interview.
Tell me, who do you think you are, taking that title away from me? What do you mean, clouded issue? 2 referees lookalikes. Too much confusion. The simple fact is Hogan got beat. Andre beat him 1, 2, 3, and the title should be right here. He gave it to me. I bought that title. I don't have to buy the title. You people don't think that I'm an athlete. I did it to prove that it could be done. Now there's a tournament. Okay, you want to see the wrath of the $1 Million Man? Duggan, you're the first man on the hit list. Now we're going to go through a tournament, and I'll win that belt, and there'll be no clouded issue.
DiBiase, in fact, a very upset individual.
Upset? Lifelong dream ripped off?
Too bad. Take a look at the third man in the ring here, Dave Hebner, the real Dave Hebner.
George Washington, Honest George.
Outstanding individual and premier referee here in the World Wrestling Federation. And I know that this guy will be part of WrestleMania 4, and I hope he plays a very important part. This one is history, because Duggan just put away Gibbs. Let's get the official word.
Jim Duggan.
As it leads up to WrestleMania 4 at the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And I know folks all over the country, all around the world, are going to have an opportunity to see WrestleMania 4 and this exciting, electrifying tournament that will be for the World Wrestling Federation's heavyweight title. First round action does not involve Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. They've received byes. However, they will be meeting in round number 2 of the elimination tournament. Jake the Snake Roberts in one of the brackets to meet Ravishing Rick Rude along with Bam Bam Bigelow facing the one-man gang. In another bracket, Hacksaw Jim Duggan to meet $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. Don Morocco to go against Canadian strongman Dino Bravo. Steamboat and Valentine in another bracket, as well as the natural Butch Reed facing my guest at this time. What a run he made for the Intercontinental Championship of the World, Macho Man Randy Savage.
The greatest athletes of the world all together, yeah, to weed out, yeah, the men from the boys and the flower from the seeds. That's not the way it's been said before. That's the way I'm saying it now, yeah. You don't need to, overlook a situation like possibly maybe all these guys looking for the world title. You can put them under a microscope just like a diamond, and there's a flaw somewhere, and you go after their weaknesses, yeah. But you don't need a microscope to take a look at you, Ted DiBiase. Yeah, you got some flaws that I can see even with my shades on. I wear them at nighttime. It doesn't matter. Butch Natural Reed, yeah, the superhuman being, the guy with the big guns, yeah. You don't have the only key to the gym. I'll see you at WrestleMania 4. We got a date, yeah.
Slickster very proud of the one-man gang. In fact, he's got a couple of entries, Bobby, in the big elimination tournament.
Oh, he certainly does.
This bout is scheduled for one fall.
Natural Butch Reed.
First,
right.
The individual managed by the Doctor
None of your
of Style, Slick.
One-man gang, indeed, will be facing Bam Bam Bigelow. Hope they reinforce the ring for that one. These two behemoths could destroy almost anything.
I'm going to have to put my money on the gang. He's bigger.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 220 pounds.
The natural Butch Reed, also in a very interesting matchup in the first round of the elimination tournament as part of WrestleMania 4, March 27. His opponent, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh, look at that elbow. That's well over 400 pounds. What a strange haircut on this youngster.
It's a nice haircut if you're going to the chair.
Please. Wellington Wilkins, the opposition for the one-man gang.
Who cuts his hair, the state?
Please, Brain, give me a break.
I'll guarantee you. One-man gang don't care about haircuts or
Earlier
anything like
on,
that.
we had a chance to talk to the Slickster. He had some words of advice for Bam Bam.
Oh, bam, bam. This is the magazine, and it is, brother, required reading. Right here, brother, personality profile. You got the first round with the big man at 747. You better read all you can. You're gonna need it.
Slickster always ready to pour out those words of advice, but not often willing to take any.
Well, when you have the mental frame of mind he's in, he doesn't have to answer anybody. He's the Slickster. He does his own thing.
Gang having a good time here at the expense of Mr. Wellington, who's really taking a beating. Look at the Slick. He can feel it. He can feel the gold possibly heading his way.
Well, he's got double opportunity. Either one of his men could become world champion.
Well, later on here this week on Wrestling Challenge, Brian, we're going to be giving you some additional matches that will be part of WrestleMania 4 and some more stars who will be appearing.
Uh-oh.
Look out.
ETA.
Oh, goodbye. Forget about it. This one's history. Down for the count. Easy 3 count. Could have had a 300 count.
Give him another one, gang. I like it.
Let's get the official word.
The winner of this bout, the one-man gang.
Ultimate Warrior really pouring on the stream. So is Hercules Hernandez. And the Warrior. Oh, come on. Kick by Hercules. That may not be a smart maneuver on the part of Hercules Hernandez. Ultimate Warrior back on his feet. Yanks. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe that? The Warrior yanked that chain so hard. He broke it in 2. Hercules charging the Warrior. Hercules charging the Warrior. Ramming a moment ago the chain around the throat. Now he has it around again. Hercules choking, trying to mangle. Hercules continuing to pour it on. The Ultimate Warrior. The officials, yes, are telling Hercules there will be no match. And I wouldn't at all be surprised if there isn't some sort of action taken against Hercules Hernandez for those actions. I believe the Warrior is on his feet in the ring. Yes, he is. Here goes the Warrior. The Warrior going after Hercules Hernandez. He has it. Warrior and Hercules going back to the dressing room area.
So let's right now go to Greg DeJoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, awesome and impressive. This man here in the World Wrestling Federation has hit the by storm. Please welcome my guest, 275 pounds, for parts unknown, the Ultimate Warrior. All right, Warrior. You know, the Heenan family calling this an initiation. What are your thoughts on the recent happening?
Hercules, you stepped into a world you know nothing about, a place you've never been. You're gonna pay for what you did.
Warrior, you certainly impressed everybody with your strength with that steel chain.
Steel chain, it broke a lot of things break when the Ultimate Warrior's over. You know what I mean, Hercules? A lot of things go down and a lot of things break.
I think one thing that we all get from this is there is a lot of unfinished business with Hercules, with the Heenan family, and with the Ultimate Warrior.
That's right. The Ultimate Warrior's in town. Look at Hercules, because I'm coming. I'm bringing the power of the Ultimate Warrior.
All right, most impressive indeed, and we will be hearing a lot from this man, the Ultimate Warrior. For the first time, the announcement of 2 new matches, and also details and comments from the guest ring announcer. WrestleMania 4 is coming, folks, from the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City on Sunday afternoon, March the 27th. Now, in addition to the championship tournament detailed earlier, the Intercontinental title will be on the line in WrestleMania 4 as the Honky Tonk Man defends against Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake, you tried to chop my head off with those big old head scissors. Well, let me tell you something. We're going to ban those scissors. You're not going to touch one hair on this man's head.
WrestleMania 4, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Randy Macho Man Savage couldn't do it. The list goes on and on of the people that couldn't do it. I'm the greatest Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of all time. I can't be beat, I won't be beat, and I will not. I will not have a little bit off the sides, maybe some off the back. A little bit off the top? No, sir. It's going to be Bam the Barber. The scissors won't be there. It's Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's the Honky Tonk Man, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, WrestleMania 4. You think you're going to give me a haircut? You think you're going to dethrone the greatest Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of all time? You think you're going to humiliate me, big boy? Well, you're not going to do it. Nobody beats the Honky Tonk Man because I am the greatest Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of all time. I'll prove it WrestleMania 4 at the Trump Center, the Honky Tonk Man, Atlantic City, New Jersey. The whole world will see it, Brutus. You're going down.
Well, also going down on March the 27th, a six-man tag match. The combatants, the British Bulldogs and Coco Beware, teaming up to face Haku and Tom of the Islanders and their manager, Bobby Heenan. The question is, will the brain be rusty? Heenan hasn't donned the tights in over a year. Aside from the ring work, Heenan and his Islanders will also have to worry about a mascot. For the first time since being abducted by the Islanders 2 months ago, Matilda has been slated to return to ringside. And Heenan and the Islanders had this to say.
You know, everybody's talking about the big six-man tag match. The British Bulldogs and Coco Beware. His mother's first name is Tupper.
Matilda Tupper.
And Matilda's going to be in the corner against myself. Matilda, that miserable flea-infested, worm-infested mutt. Well, it's going to be a dog day afternoon for you three gentlemen and that mutt. And I got a friend of mine, good friend of mine. He's a taxidermist. You guys might all be on a plaque someplace. See, when that miserable mutt sees myself and the Islanders, she's not going to be growling. She's not going to be barking. She's going to be running so fast, the little paws on her pads are going to be smoking. You're going to see that little tail curled and going the other way south. And I'll tell you one thing. It's over for you guys. Bow Wow City. Whoa, 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 Bow Wow.
Matilda. No teeth, Matilda.
Well, pre-match talk always naturally elicits very confident and sometimes boasting comments from both sides. And Matilda's return has taken that one step further for Coco Beware and the Bulldogs.
March 27th, WrestleMania 4. Bobby Heenan, it's come down to it. You finally have to put the tights on with the British Bulldogs and Coco Beware.
I'm all fired up, brother, because I'm telling you, Bobby Heenan, you better get ready, brother. You better put your shoes on, brother. I know you hate Bulldogs, brother. I know you hate birds, but the Birdman is coming, and he's looking at you, Bobby Heenan. Isn't that right, Dynamite?
That's right.
Yeah.
Frenchy's going to be there side by side while we defeat Bobby Heenan.
Yeah.
All right, now certainly no stranger to laughs both on and off the field. WrestleMania 4's guest ring announcer, just one of the celebrities that are part of this extravaganza. Now, who is it? Well, it's Mr. Baseball himself.
Hi, everybody. Bob Uecker here, inviting you to join me in Atlantic City for WrestleMania 4. I can't wait to get to the crap tables with the $1 Million Man and watch him roll anybody he wants.
One of the most successful 220 hitters of all time, actor, athlete, announcer, funny man, Bob Uecker, guest ring announcer for WrestleMania 4. And keep up to date on all the latest each week right here on our WrestleMania Report. I'm Craig DeGeorge.
This bout is scheduled for one
Bring
fall.
most interesting report by Mr. DeGeorge enlightening us and bringing us up to date on some of the additional matches headed our way March 27th, WrestleMania 4.
Intercontinental title match, Honky Tonk against Beefcake.
His opponent.
One becomes the owner of a belt, or one gets a haircut.
Well, maybe both.
Maybe both.
You donning the tights again? I can't believe it.
Well, normally I wouldn't. But I'm going to turn myself into the Marlon Perkins of the... I'm going to get rid of 3 Bulldogs and 2 birds in one evening.
Well, I understand, I have it on very good information that Matilda will also be on hand and in the corner.
I guarantee you, when that mutt sees me, those little 2 feet legs are going to be shaking. That little tail's going to go right between her legs, and she's going to bolt right out of Atlantic City. She knows better to be around me.
Van Hornbrain getting an education here at the hands of the big outlaw, Ron Bass.
Boy, I can't wait to get back in the ring and get my hands on it. Hey, doctor, if you're the doctor's watching and listening, the doctor that had Matilda under medical care, you better get yourself a couple more cages because I'm going to send you 2 more dogs and 2 more birds. You're going to have a full house, Sawbones.
Well, Matilda will be keeping an eye on you, and you can bet that Frankie will be keeping an eye on you, and so will Dynamite and Davy Boy, as well as Coco. You've got your work cut out.
Hey,
for you,
I may not even let the Islanders in the ring. I just
thought you
clean
were
house.
a smart guy. I thought you were a smart guy. You were smart enough to put the tights away and forget about it. Obviously, you're not.
Well, like I said, I normally wouldn't do it, but a chance to get my hands on these birds and show you once and for all, they're really not that bad.
You'll be running and hiding and trying to save your life out there. I can't wait, honest to God.
You think it's funny? You think I'm just going to hide behind the Islanders and weasel out, don't you? No way.
Nice suplex by the Outlaw. He's putting a hurt on Van Horn. Look, he could have had the 3 count there, Brett.
But he's not ready, though. He didn't punish the kid enough. Van
That's a
Horn.
fatal mistake made by a lot of pros. You get the opportunity to put somebody away, you do it.
That's what I've always said. Unless you can hurt
I'll
him.
tell you what, if I were a betting individual, I'd put some money on Brudeye Beefcake to be the next reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Honky Man's the greatest Intercontinental Champion in the history.
Yeah, he and you both say that.
Well, Jimmy Hart told me that, too.
Yeah, I'm sure the Colonel would be the 3rd one. Look at this. Another 3 count he could have had.
Pick him up.
Jerked him up by the hair.
Looks like he hadn't shaved in about 3 or 4 weeks. He's getting seedy looking. I like that.
Outlaw Ron Bass, along with Betsy, 2 forces to be reckoned with here. Outlaw Ron Bass making life miserable for Van Horn.
I guess you know about the big scoop now, don't you?
Yes, I know all about it.
Mr. Baseball, the only man that has a lifetime batting average, the same as Hacksaw Jim Duggan's IQ.
Oh, will you stop?
Yeah. Old Euchre, Mr. Baseball.
Well, he joined us for WrestleMania 3 and is on board once again for WrestleMania 4. And the Outlaw just finished off Van Horn. Oh, look at this.
Take that whip. Whip him.
The Outlaw Ron Bass.
Bass could have put this guy away a long time ago, chose not to, and now adding insult to injury with Betsy. That's a dangerous piece of equipment to be had inside that squared circle.
All right, the main event, yes, it is history. And another date that certainly is going to go down in the history books will be March the 27th, 1988. From Atlantic City, New Jersey, from Plaza Hotel and Casino, I could only be talking about WrestleMania 4. By the way, for those of you who have not heard, Honky Tonk Man, Intercontinental Champion, our flamboyant Intercontinental Champ, to defend against Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Big 6-man tag. It's going to be the Islanders and their manager, partner, Bobby the Brain Heenan, facing the British Bulldogs and Coco Beware. By the way, great news, Matilda will be back in the corner of the Bulldogs and Coco in WrestleMania 4. Come on in, Doctor of Style Slick. You have not 1, but 2 men in this elimination for the World Wrestling Federation heavyweight title. I'm talking about the one-man gang and the natural Butch Reed.
That's right, and you know I want to address the fact that the natural is going up against the Macho Man Randy Savage. And I want to point out just 1 or 2 things. And that is, number 1, Macho Man, you don't have a prayer against this magnificent specimen right here. And I'm going to tell you why, brother, that you don't have a prayer. Because he's got you beat in every way. He has a better body than you do. He's stronger than you do. And he has a better manager than you do. Because that woman that you got at the ring is so stupid, she once got hit by a parked car.
Not a prayer, Butch Reed?
Let me tell you something. I'm not taking nothing against, from the Macho Man. He's good. He's tough. He's an ex-former Intercontinental Champion. But let me tell you something. Him dealing with me is like a man pulling a 44 Magnum on an unarmed man. Let me tell you something, Macho Man. You belong to me in WrestleMania 4.
Well, folks, that wraps it up for another week here on Wrestling Challenge. Next week, we'll be taking a look at some special highlights, courtesy of superstars between the Ultimate Warrior and your man, the King, Bray.
The King, Harley Race.
Also joining us next week, the natural Butch Reed and Brutus the Barber Beefcake, who says he's going to be the next Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, we might be going home bald.
Also, the Hammer, Valentine, joining us next week right here on Wrestling Challenge in a special exclusive interview with Andre and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. In our feature, one-on-one, Coco Beware taking on Dangerous Danny Davis. Until then, the Gorilla for the Brain saying so long.
Yeah, I can say goodbye.
Goodbye.